For me, at least in New Balance, they let me give a lot of input about what I want to wear. I like more casual clothing than more high-end fashion, so I'm more of a streetwear type of person. They always take my input pretty well. It inspires me to be more creative now and not be afraid to try new things.
We approach tennis and sports as a family, and in New Balance, they bring that family environment, and they've allowed, her to be herself and grow up in professional tennis.
New Balance is proving once again that their momentum is very real. After seeing incredible results from Coco Gauff's recent press conference, where she announced that her products were officially going live, the brand is riding another massive wave of success. New Balance has just released a new collection built around Coco Gauff's signature look, and it is spreading rapidly across the internet. Coco Gauff is not just dominating on the tennis court, she is also making a huge impact away from the game, and New Balance is fully capitalizing on that influence. The company has already seen firsthand what Coco can do for sales. She has the rare ability to turn quiet retail spaces into complete madness, and that exact scenario played out just 2 days ago. During a press conference, Coco made a straightforward announcement. She told fans that her merchandise was now available at New Balance stores, both in physical locations and online. What happened next was far beyond expectations.
Corey Coco Gauff. Is she ready for the world stage?
You can call me young.
She's only 15.
Call me the new kid.
Is she all hype?
Call me ambitious.
Does she deserve a shot at the Open?
Call me what you want.
A fluke or not, only time will tell.
But win or lose, call me Coco.
Almost immediately, New Balance's online platforms collapsed under the surge of traffic. At the same time, physical retail stores were overwhelmed as crowds rushed in, eager to buy anything connected to Coco Gauff. Sales numbers exploded, reaching $30 million in just 72 hours. This bold marketing move sent shockwaves throughout the corporate world. Nike now finds itself in an uncomfortable position. They simply do not have an athlete with influence comparable to Coco Gauff. Meanwhile, New Balance continues to outperform competitors across every major platform and performance metric. The distance between the two brands keeps growing, and there is no indication that the pace is slowing. After those massively successful 3 days, New Balance had no intention of letting the excitement fade. They had expected this level of demand and were fully prepared to keep pushing forward. Their next move was immediate, launching another campaign featuring specially designed footwear that is already gaining attention in the market. The goal was simple and very clear: keep the excitement alive and continue driving sales upward. After the overwhelming success of the previous release, New Balance understood the importance of acting quickly. The new campaign introduced carefully designed shoes that are already creating strong buzz. Advertisements are spreading rapidly across social media platforms, and consumer reactions have been extremely positive. As these new products reach store shelves and online marketplaces, industry experts are already predicting another major jump in sales. New Balance is not just succeeding, they are changing the rules of athlete endorsement marketing. Inside Nike's corporate offices, the frustration is impossible to ignore. People close to company leadership have openly acknowledged that mistakes were made. Nike chose to invest heavily in athletes like Aryna Sabalenka instead of pursuing Coco Gauff when they had the chance. Coco Gauff is far more than a tennis player with endorsement deals. She represents a cultural shift. She connects with fans and consumers in a way that goes beyond the sport itself. This movement shows no signs of slowing, and Nike is now forced to watch from the sidelines as New Balance benefits from an opportunity they let slip away. What makes New Balance's success even more impressive is that none of this happened by accident. This was not luck or perfect timing. New Balance knew exactly what they were doing. They had carefully planned a full strategy centered around Coco Gauff long before the Australian Open even began, before a single serve was hit. Well before the season started, New Balance made an internal decision to go all in on Coco. They understood her star power. They recognized her ability to influence consumer behavior. Most importantly, they were willing to place serious bets on her ability to move merchandise. While competing brands have seen relatively flat sales, New Balance is accelerating at a remarkable speed. They built their entire tennis marketing strategy with Coco Gauff placed directly at the center. Traditionally, athletic brands follow a predictable process. They wait until tournaments end, review how their sponsored athletes performed, and only then decide whether to release merchandise or begin marketing campaigns. New Balance completely abandoned that outdated model. They understood something essential about Coco Gauff's value. She does not need to win a tournament for fans to want her products or copy her style. Her presence on the court, her popularity across age groups, and her cultural relevance alone are powerful enough to drive demand. Because of this insight, New Balance made a bold move. They launched products right in the middle of the season's first Grand Slam tournament. Coco personally announced that every piece of clothing and equipment she would use during the Australian Open was immediately available for purchase. There was no waiting period, no delayed rollout, no traditional marketing schedule. This was guerrilla marketing executed at the highest possible level. The results do not whisper, they scream. They are extraordinary. In fact, extraordinary barely captures what happened. The outcome was absolutely phenomenal. Financial data from the previous year tells a powerful story. As Coco Gauff reached new career highs and delivered consistent performances at the top level of tennis, New Balance saw a 20% increase in overall sales. Annual revenue climbed to $7.8 billion, reflecting that 20% growth compared to the year before. This was not a small improvement, it was a massive leap forward. That growth directly aligns with Coco's rising influence and New Balance's decision to fully center their tennis marketing strategy around her. What is especially interesting about New Balance's current approach is that they are not trying to reinvent everything. They are not discarding what already worked. Instead, they're refining and strengthening a strategy that already delivered outstanding results. They identified what succeeded and made it sharper, better timed, and more impactful. This is smart business. When something works this well, you do not walk away from it. You build on it, you expand it, you maximize it. To truly understand New Balance's strategy today, it helps to look back at 2023, when Coco Gauff won her first Grand Slam title at the US Open. That moment changed everything. It was a personal milestone for Coco, but it was also a defining moment for New Balance. The company had prepared for that exact scenario with incredible precision. The second Coco secured the championship, New Balance launched celebration merchandise, not hours later, not the next day, within seconds of the final point. Every product had already been designed, produced, photographed, and uploaded. The team was simply waiting to press the launch button. The moment Coco became a Grand Slam champion, everything went live at once. This level of preparation, commitment, and willingness to break traditional marketing rules explains why New Balance is dominating the athlete endorsement space right now. They did not just sign Coco Gauff, they built an entire system around her influence, perfectly timed for maximum impact. Nike is now learning a difficult lesson about recognizing rising stars early and committing fully to them. New Balance saw what others missed. They acted while others hesitated, and now they are enjoying rewards far beyond standard endorsement returns. As Coco Gauff continues her powerful run in tennis and New Balance keeps executing these sharp strategies, one thing is clear. This partnership is reshaping how athletic brands think about endorsements, product launches, and consumer engagement in the modern digital era. The question is no longer whether New Balance made the right decision with Coco Gauff. The numbers already answer that. The real question is how high this partnership can go and whether any competitor can catch up to what they have built together.